Well, welcome back to the Kaplan Eye Code. We all are seeking freedom. The Bushman was seeking freedom from this bottle, had to throw it off on the edge of the world. And when I look at the iris, or I look at the eye, in actual fact, I'm seeing a morphogenic structure that is absolute representation of the most sacred geometry that exists in this universe. And when I look at a human being in front of me, I ground myself, first of all, to see them as part of the sacredness that exists on this planet. And I use the science of iridology and the science of vision, but I'm always coming back to prepare myself to be with this human being in that very sacred way. And that's part of this code, because then you can really see in that invisible. The eye is only processing the light, information. Each layer, the iris, for example, over here, is only one of the 7 living expressions of consciousness that is expressed through the eye. There are 6 others that we have to consider. ATM machine. You've got to get the right code in. You don't get the right code in, what happens? To get the right information and the right result. So this process of linking the obvious, the visible, with the not so obvious, the invisible, through a very specific coding system, it's a 4-number code, is called the Kaplan Eye Code. I will now explain it further. So I have a portrait of the patient in front of me. I do markings on the face. I make notes, I date it, and I have my iris photographs in front of me. And here comes the part that you've never heard before. If you look at this line that I've drawn in over here, you will see there's also one on the left eye. So there's a line that I've drawn across the iris, completely across, traversing 2 areas, as we know it from the traditional iridology model. You will notice that the line is clear and dark here, but it has a squiggly part over here. If you look at my notes, it says myopia -1. Now, what this means is, and I examine the iris structure to determine if I can gather genetic insights of questions or statements that I can make to the patient while they are looking at an eye chart.
The full lecture of the Kaplan Eye Code, Key to Health, Deep Relationships, Fulfilling Career, and a Life with Purpose is available for purchase. Check the link on this podcast. Thank you.